What's up, guys? This is your boy Connor. Caw! Viking bird. Caw! Yeah! That's my eagle sound. Beautiful day here in New Braunfels, Texas. It's about 80 degrees. Temperature feels good. We got a nice wind going on. Nice and breezy. Beautiful, easy breezy. Cover Dyna. We got the old Dyna. We got the old Odin family decal. Shout out to Odin. What's up, River Road Ice House? Giddy up. How you doing? Who's coming out to Giddy Up next year? Holla at your boy. We're doing a quick run down River Road. We're doing a review on the first MFG roper gloves. So that way, if I ever see some cattle, you know what I'm saying, that's what they're for. I can be like, oh, let me go and wrestle them up. First impressions, I dig them. They were a little stiff when I first got them, to where you had to put a pretty good effort to keep your hand like this. Like I felt like you're kind of squeezing a little hard. We got Cody Melton coming in clutch on the old text messages. Shout out to the homie. Him and Jacob just came back from California. But they broke it in pretty good. I've been riding with them for about maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The inside, when I first put them on, they felt super soft. I love that. They smelled like new gloves. The first thing I noticed though was I don't know if you'd call it quality control, but the cuff on, I guess, the finish is different. As you can tell, one's a little looser, one is a little more cinched up. I kind of wish that they were both identical or close to identical. That was just kind of really bothered me at first, because when I grip it, it just looks kind of like, I don't know. That's just me. I'm not sure if all of them are like that, but then again, it's more of like a, what do you call it? I believe they are hand sewn, and so that's probably what it might be. But either way, I kind of wish that they were a little more identical. I kind of like them more like this, a little loose. This is kind of dope, but it just looks, I don't know, I don't like that. So if they were more like this on both of them, that'd be really neat. But that's just pretty much the main issue I had with them, was me being nitpicky. The color is pretty dope. They have several options. They have the all black, they have the oxblood, and they have this one. This is that two-tone, thanks to Chris, Creeping Death. The build of it is pretty cool. They are smartphone compatible, where you can go ahead and mess with it. Let's do radio, and as you can see, it's not having any issues with it. My service obviously sucks, so obviously we're not going to change it. Let's do playlist. What's up, dog? Let's do straight mobbing, shuffle, play. But see, it's pretty much good to go. So that's pretty cool. They are comfortable, but someone did reach out to me on Instagram. Pretty much they asked me how I thought, my thoughts on them, and I said, oh, they're not bad, I like them. But he said that he had an issue where he's already gone through 2 of them, where he had an issue where he already had to send 2 of his back because the stitching had come undone. And so he's going to go with probably Espinosa leather. We ordered the Odin, I want to call them the sharpshooters, the gloves from Odin MFG. I'm excited for those. I wear the minimalist gloves a lot, the BMX or the MX glove style. The only thing is that if I do take a spill, they're not going to offer the protection that leather ones will. This is a size large. They fit pretty well. I would be interested in trying on a medium, but it'd probably be too tight, too small. But the large fits well. I like the way it is. Comfort, though, for general riding, I would say 8 out of 10. Appearance, I would give it a 7 out of 10, just because this really threw me off. But they look dope. They look like they're breaking in pretty good. They're soft, and they keep on getting softer. They're price affordable. They're about $30, and you can get several of them. But from what I've heard is, a couple people have had the seams come off. So we're curious to see how it is. Now, they're not my go-to glove. I'll wear them here and there, mostly to commute to work, just because if I do take a spill, like I said, it offers the road protection. But for shorter commutes, I still find myself picking up the old ration gloves. But they're not bad. For $30, I like them. They're not going to break the bank, and they offer a little bit more protection should you take a spill. I do like that they are smartphone capable. That's the big selling point, that a lot of leather gloves aren't. My old Harley ones, they were not able. They had the old booger finger part where the flap where you can remove this and add the patch. Let's see if we can sneak in here and take a photo. Photo op. We're going to use it with the gloves on. Just because my main thing is, since I ride, I guess, longer distances, I like the glove to be super comfortable the whole time. There's been a couple cases to where after maybe about an hour of riding with these gloves, I feel like I have to get my hand off and stretch it and kind of move it just to kind of give it a break. With the minimalist glove, I don't know if it's because parts of it bunch up together, maybe, because like it's not that it bunches up like that, like how you can see it kind of folding. When I grip it, it feels comfortable, but I don't know if it's just, like I said, the middle portions of where the pieces meet in between the fingers, maybe it's just something weird that I just don't like, because I can feel it in there. So maybe it's just my hands need a break from that. With the other ones, pretty much when I wore the 100% gloves, I rode them all the way to Oklahoma, no problems. With these, I feel riding from New Braunfels to Round Rock, I feel like my hands get a little bit, like here I can feel it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it already. And I've been riding with it for maybe 30 minutes. And so it would be the time where I would kind of just shake it off and give it a little break. But I do like that they still offer some sort of dexterity. Please don't jump into me, Doc. Ooh, were you eating a chipmunk? Oh, nice, dude. To where I can still manipulate levers. I can still manipulate the ignition switch or the handlebar controls, whatever they're called. These things without a problem. I can still play with my phone, you know, check messages and stuff like that, change the songs without it feeling too cumbersome or too bulky. Like whenever you wear those winter gloves, when you grab onto the grip, it's like, oh, okay, you're like wearing those fat grips whenever you go work out. Or at least that's just me. I hate wearing winter gloves, like those big old leather gloves, and stuff, because even then they don't even really do the right job. Like they don't work as well as I think they should. To where I spent, I think it was $80 on a set of Harley ones that they were super thick, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up, la-di-da, you know, super uncomfortable. I couldn't do anything. I was fumbling. Like, for highway, it's not bad because you only have to pretty much stay in 5th gear, occasional stops if you're exiting. But if you're in the city, it's just like, oh, I can't even move my hands to make it work, and I just don't like them. So I only wore them once for a little while, and then even then my hands got cold. I was like, this is stupid. But we're just cruising out today, and it's almost time for the 1,000-mile ride. If you're along the route, it's going to be pretty much I-10 to 83 to 84, and that's pretty much a straight shot. Like if you're in Lubbock, but if you're in the area and you want to join with, because I think Lubbock to Clovis is maybe about 3 hours. So if you want to come out for a quick 3-hour ride, come back down to a total of 6 hours, probably even not that, it might be even 2 hours. I love this part of River Road, is just that. That's just so awesome. So awesome. I love that. And with Memorial Day coming up, that's gonna be the weekend that we're riding out to Clovis, New Mexico. That's gonna be dope. Let me know if you want to make a trip out with. It's only gonna be a short trip, pretty much. Like go out there, hang out for 30 minutes, maybe have lunch up there, come back. So where I'm trying to make it in 18 hours. That's usually the time that everyone makes it. According to Ride 1K in a Day, the Instagram page, your time starts when you send them your gas receipt or something like that, the first time when you're leaving. So we're going to try to do minimal amount of time stopped, like kind of stretch at gas station, maybe make each stop 15 minutes or so. The occasional 25-minute break in there, restroom breaks as needed. But I'm going to pretty much just try to drink water to where I can just go on the side of the road, and then some granola bars to where it's not much and I don't need to make any heavy bathroom breaks, if y'all know what I mean.
Take a look around, baby! Yeah, my whole crew's ugly, but we still got the most game, the most money, the most shows, the most honeys. It's so funny how you hate my fucking guts, but at the same time love me. From the Lincoln to the gold to the lowrider bike, I always get you hate it, but you know that you like. What you see is what you get, nothing more, nothing less. I'm killing, smoking chronic while you're choking a stress.